The last question, partnership. Pretty and Parsley are in partnership renting out property. Parsley manage office and maintain the bookkeeping record for the partnership. Interest on drawing, interest on capital, salary. Residue is 75% Pretty and then Parsley is 25%. So here, capital, current account, drawing account. The profit for the year ended is 33,000. So let's see. They asked to prepare the appropriation account. The appropriation account start from the profit for the year. So profit for the year. So the profit for the year given is 33,100. And then we have add interest on drawing. So interest on drawing, we have Pretty, we have Parsley. Pretty, we have interest on drawing is try to show your working 15,000 times 5%. Show all this working beside it. Okay, the next one is Parsley, 13,000 times 5%. So we have 15,000 times 5%, and then 13,000 times 5%. So this total, add the total first. 1,004. Okay, plus the profit. Okay, now we less. Okay, we have the interest on capital. So what is the interest on capital? For PT is capital amount 100,000 times 4%, and then 20,000 times 4%. So this one we have 100,000 times 4%, 20,000 times 4%. Okay, this is amount that we get for interest on capital. After that, we have the salary. Salary for Parsley. For Parsley is 6,000 per annum. After that, no more. Okay, then take this amount minus. Okay, we get balance 23. And the share of the profit, for Parsley is Pretty is 75%, 23700 times 75%, and then 23700 times 25%. Here is 23700 times 75%, and then 23700 times 25%. So we get the total for the appropriation account. Okay, now next is what they ask for. Okay, they ask to prepare the current account and bring to the first. Okay, let's prepare the current account. Okay, I put it into here side by side so that I can see. Okay, beginning of the year, what is the amount? Parsley is credit 2350. So 2021, February 1st. Credit balance brought down. This opening balance 2350. In end of the year 2022, January 31st, in the interest on drawing, we have, and then drawing amount for Parsley is 13,000. So drawing 13,000, and then interest on drawing interest on drawing. Okay, interest on drawing is 650, and then in the credit side, interest on capital, salary. Okay, interest on capital is 800, salary is 6,000, and share of profit is this one. Okay, now we calculate the total. Okay, this is the amount, subtotal. Okay, now we calculate balance carried out. Take this minus 13,654. So this is a balance carried out. So balance carried out, balance brought down, which is the amount is 1425. So this is the answer that we get. Okay, the next one. Suggest 3 reasons why Parsley may not be satisfied with overall share of profit. Okay, first of all, Parsley had to do the first sentence saying that Parsley managed the office and maintained the bookkeeping record. He basically run the operation of the business. He is the one that build the business, but he only get 25%. What could be the reason? Because he invest lesser, he had to get lesser, but he worked at the same time also he gets salary, but which is the pretty do not have it. Okay, so now let's see. Here they want us to how many points to give. So 3 points, may not satisfied with the share of the profit. Okay, now we put in the reason. Okay, this is for the C, reason for Parsley not satisfied with profit share. Okay, number 1, he get 1 quarter only of the share of profit. Okay. Therefore, must he get lesser a lot compared to VT. Okay, number 2 is that he manage the office and maintain the bookkeeping record. The 6,000 salary per annum may not adequate compare to time spent on the business or workload. Okay, this is could be the reason. Okay, the next one is number 3. His drawing also lesser than pretty. Okay. His drawing are also lesser than pretty. The drawing may affect the business cash flow, which he has to think to resolve himself. To ensure business continuity continues and liquidity position of the business. So this is what may cause him unsatisfied. He may not satisfy due to all these reasons. Okay. So now next is that, see what are the question they ask. Okay. Preeti and the Pasi are planning to purchase more property to rent out. They are considering forming a limited company as they believe this will make it easier for them to raise the finance. Advise Preeti whether or not should form. They are good and bad. So the advantage is the limited company. This is under limited company. So an advantage forming the limited company is number 1 is limited liability. That is the reason, the main reason people want to form the company, the liability. Okay. And then second is true, limited company normally is more easier to raise finance or borrow the loan. There is a reason. And then other than that, they have more option. Okay, more option to raise the fund. Okay, they can borrow from the bank, they can get new get the shareholder, new shareholder to invest, new shareholder. This is all the benefit that we have. And but disadvantages, okay, the cost, the administration cost, administration cost, administration cost or statutory cost for filing the account is more expensive. Okay, so this is, they need to pay tax, agent fee, on also so on. Okay, number 2, what else? They may lose control to new shareholder if the shareholder buy more share than what they have. Okay, then after that, take longer decision. The decision take longer time. Okay, so this is the reason that you can put in. So my conclusion, okay, conclusion. For me, I would suggest that to form the limited company. The reason is they want to have more property. Okay, the main thing when the business grow, limited liability is better. I agree. I agree they should forming limited company since the intention to grow the business with the limited liability. They do not need to worry their belonging will their belonging and have to use to pay off the debt if the company unable to continue business. Okay, so this is the answer that I put in. I would prefer to form the limited company because the benefit is more when the business is grow. Okay, so this is the answer that I given. So that's all for the question that I prepared.